A learning curve is a description about the rate of a person's progress in gaining experience or new skills. So that is where we're going to take a goal, jump into something where I have no idea what I'm doing, and make videos about learning on the subject well enough to get to the goal and hopefully have fun on the way. Starting this set of videos in the unknown, I did some brainstorming and talking with some people who are either my friends or have a serious wish for my self-destruction and failure. We came up with some ideas. Why not, right? If someone's going bonkers, we might as well tape the effort and put it on websites, hope people have fun watching it, maybe learn something on the way. Keeping that in mind, what would be a good subject to start out? Learning another language? Maybe writing songs? Establish a reel for acting? Well, they may all be done in the future, or they may not. But that is not what the target is here. I'm going to be doing a bit of fashion design. Nothing like making them out of the fabric right now because we don't have the equipment, time, space, or money. So the goal will obviously be done at the design stage. We have to now figure out a few variables because this will not be a video that is one and done. It'll take a lot of research to do it properly. But back to the variables before we get to the research. First, this will not be just a fashion line, or one made to sell at a store specifically. This will actually be something with a specific target. I will need to learn about Lolita fashion, and not only show my command of it, with a set of outfit designs from the various subsections of Lolita. That would be difficult for some, but I gotta try something more, and to contrast my first set of designs, there will be a second set of designs based on something more, based on different countries, and working that into different Lolita outfits. So, here's my experience, for those who don't know, in fashion design. Did you get all that? I know there was a lot there, but just work with me. The grand spectacle, nothing is hard to overcome, but no worries. If you haven't noticed, I'm used to a fight where the odds may not fall my way. It is fun though. So, Andercorp will now have the villainous line of Lolita wear, but we need to get to learn how to do some designing. Don't know how to design clothes, personally. Well, neither do I, but not knowing has not really stopped me from doing anything before, and it won't really stop me now. We should take our first look at what we need to do some justice with these ideas. I will be working digitally for this project, and I hope that whatever tips and tricks can be easily translated no matter your medium of choice. Basic fashion design is going to be our first place to start. If you do not know something, then look around for someone who does. And here are a couple things that seem to make sense with me. Now, you will find these links in the information below. Nick Verios, I'm butchering that and I am sorry in any case. The person who will be in the first link in the sources section will be this person. Done lots of fashion design, so he may be a credible source on how to fashion design. Pretty simple, right? That last part was sarcasm, of course, and he would be moving on. But in any case, you need to create a basic setup. Something that could be used for multiple pictures. And in this case, I will be using Krita, because A, I am poor, and B, it is free. And C, that works for now. Krita is actually a good program from my experience and really does not get as much credit as it should. You can do some really amazing stuff on it. Anyway, the 9-10 head croquis, as it's called, is the average for fashion design, while 8 is the closer for actual average, so we will go with the actual. This will be good in case we need to get to the point for either myself or someone else to bring these outfits to reality. It will sit a little bit more truthfully on the frame than what some other designs would show. Now, I have tried multiple times to find something I would be happy with, but one thing that I will have to deal with is a little voice in the back of my head doing something like this. It is wrong! See that line? Wrong! That space? Wrong! It is all wrong! How can you not make a good croquis? You did this 1,000 times as a drunk man, like you can be. You suck! So I decided to pull my villain card and just use someone else's. Yep, earning the villain points, but I get enough headaches in an average day, so I really would like to keep it to as few as possible, and screaming in my head, that's gonna, cause a few more. Anyway, anyone who's done art enough will understand, because really, goodness, it comes with the territory. To do anything artistic, you have crippling self-doubt at times. So, you Google search 8-head croquis, find one you like, we're off to the races. I'll put the page with the croquis I am borrowing in the link down below. So, as you can see, it has 2 bodies that with a fair tinker can be used for front and back, and some darkening on the lines that you have your own stuff ready to rock and roll. So, next is simply we have a tool needed, but what do we do with it? Well, next we gotta start familiarizing ourselves with the various things that make up Lolita fashion. We can jump in and make a quick vid, but we need to learn, so let us do it right, which leads me to some of the more aggressive people that have gone on saying that what I'm doing will destroy the Lolita fashion as they know it. I've prepared a serious, thoughtful presentation to help assuage those fears. Oh, sweet. I think I'm going to... Where do these people get... Oh, 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 I needed that. Do you truly think that I, in my infinite stupidity, can destroy a fashion subculture that is older than me? Are you truly thinking that I have that much pull in the world as of right now? Let's be honest, I am a crippled Oregonian ex-cook that came from a group of people who fought people because it was better than anything else at the time. I can barely feel my hands and my legs right now, and I have a face and body for radio. That's an understatement. I'm scarred, cracked, busted, and all I want to do is try something new, so others may be able to look at me and go, you know, let's give the guy a flippin' break. But others may go, hey, I want to give this a crack, and if this knucklehead can do it, then maybe so can I. Does that sound like someone who has enough pull in the fashion world to decimate an entire subculture? No, I don't think so. So, don't worry. Take a breath. Have a laugh you were so worried. Eat a Snickers. Down a drink of choice. Calm down, and let us have some fun with this. Back to the outlining thing. I want a front and back. It'll show off the outfit more in depth without having too many issues for space or my computer trying to do everything at once, including a large art piece multiple times and blowing up. My little purple people eater does its best, though. It helps bring the fact that anyone can give it a crack, and that is good. Get people to try new things. It is almost like this is a plan. Oh, detractors who seem to be in every comment section. I know you are there. Might as well come out and play. The outline was shaded in a little stronger, made the red lines pop more to highlight the body curvature, made the back part, hey, it's almost like we had a tool here to work with. I suppose it should be, is the actual goal. Now, the plan is to learn Lolita enough to design an outfit for a dozen well-known subgenres, and to use that. Show we've learned and take that to a dozen outfits where we go all over the world showing how things can be influenced to hopefully make thoughtful and imaginative ideas of what Lolita fashion could be. It could also turn into an 8-car multi-lane disaster, so you know, hey, no pressure. So, I may be the biggest by size to attempt fashion design, really. And if I'm not the strongest, it would shock me. Getting healthy from my last skin infection, I can swing my 450 squat again. I don't think too many fashion designers go to the gym for heavy lifts, though. Maybe they do. I'll have to ask them. Anyway, if you enjoyed the video, do what you normally do with these sorts of videos. Subscribe, follow, share, donate if you want. Enjoy it in any case, and have a good one. Ta-ta for now.